In the quiet mountains of old Japan, there lived a young samurai named Ren. Unlike other warriors, Ren did not lack vision. In fact, his mind was full of it. He often spoke of becoming a legend, faster than the wind, sharper than steel, feared across every province. At night, he would sit beneath the lantern light, imagining duels where he stood victorious, his name whispered with respect. But when the sun rose, Ren remained still. Each morning brought a new excuse. The air was too cold, his body too tired, his plan not yet perfect. He told himself, "Tomorrow I will begin properly." Tomorrow became next week, and next week became another season. While Ren continued to dream, others began to rise. Warriors younger than him trained relentlessly. Their strikes became precise, their movements effortless. They did not speak much, but their actions spoke for them. One day, Ren watched a boy defeat an opponent he himself feared. That was the moment something inside him cracked, not because he lacked talent, but because he finally saw the truth. Dreaming had given him comfort, but it had stolen his time. Ren believed that thinking deeply about success would lead him there, but in reality, every imagined victory was quietly replacing real effort. His mind rewarded him for progress he never made. And so, without realizing it, he had trained his imagination more than his body. The ancient warriors understood this danger well. They knew that the greatest enemy is not failure, but illusion. The illusion that planning is progress, that talking is doing, that one day you will suddenly feel ready. But readiness never arrives. Far from the mountains, the legendary swordsman Miyamoto Musashi walked a different path. He did not wait for the perfect moment, and he did not chase motivation. Instead, he repeated the same simple actions every single day. One strike, one step, one improvement. While others searched for inspiration, he built discipline, because he understood something most people ignore. Action does not come from motivation. Motivation comes from action. A blade is not sharpened in a single strike, but through thousands, repeated without hesitation. The samurai had a saying, "A river cuts through stone not by force, but by persistence." Imagine a different student. He is not the strongest nor the fastest, but every morning before the world awakens, he picks up his sword and practices just one movement. It seems insignificant. Others mock him and say, "This will never make you great." But he continues, day after day. Slowly, something changes. His hands no longer hesitate. His stance becomes stable. His mind becomes quiet. What was once effort becomes instinct. And one day, without realizing it, he stands above those who once laughed at him, not because he was gifted, but because he was consistent. This is the hidden power most people underestimate. Not intensity, but repetition. Not motivation, but commitment. The truth is simple. Every time you wait to feel ready, you lose ground. Every time you talk instead of act, you weaken your discipline. Every time you delay the small step, you make the mountain higher. The samurai did not conquer themselves in moments of greatness, but in moments of resistance. When they were tired, they trained. When they doubted, they acted. When they felt nothing, they continued. Because they knew your feelings are temporary, but your habits shape your destiny. A master once said, "The warrior who depends on his mood will never win his battles." If you want to change your life, do not start with a grand vision. Start with something small, so small it feels almost meaningless, but do it every day without negotiation, without emotion, without waiting. Because in the end, your future is not built by what you plan, it is built by what you repeat. So do not ask yourself, "Do I feel ready?" Ask yourself, "Will I act?" even if I don't. That is the moment you stop dreaming and begin becoming.